All right, take four. Hey, PD Grizz here. Today I want to talk about a new knife I bought, which is the first actually brand new knife I've bought in a very long time. Maybe probably over a year since I've bought an actual new knife from a manufacturer. But anyway, I stumbled upon this knife on eBay, browsing looking for Navy knives, and I came across this, which was advertised as the Fox Nauta official knife of the German Navy, which I was intrigued immediately, so I checked it out, thought it looked like a cool knife. I've seen plenty of reviews of Fox knives that were generally favorable, and I know Italy is known for decent cutlery, so I figured why not try it out. So I scoped it out online and found that on their own website it doesn't list it as having anything to do with the German Navy. It's just called the Nauta and the specifications are described. But on all the US retailers it is advertised as the official pocket knife or whatever of the German Navy. So what that adds to it, nothing really. If it wasn't a cool knife, I wouldn't care that it was associated with the German Navy and vice versa. Anyway, it comes in a box. You know, boxes, they're either trash or you save them. I try to save them, but they end up in the trash eventually. It's 4 inches long. Burlap micarta handles. I really like the texture of the handles. I like the finish they put on them. It's not slick. It's just a good quality feeling texture. It feels like it would give good grip, even if wet. It's a very wide knife, wide back spring. It does come with this little leather lanyard thing, but you know what these are. They're junk. I think it's just going to fall apart. It's just for display purposes. The blade is really thick for a small pocket knife, and I just think it looks awesome. I mean, I'm sure it would handle some crazy abuse, but the blade is just, it's got to be 5/32. I don't think it's quite 3/16 of an inch. But that's pretty thick for a blade. It's got a stone-washed finish. Has a Fox rust-free tang stamp, and it has a drop point, spear point shape that I think is perfect. I like that the point is dropped down lower, not in the mid or not trailing, because that keeps you, if you're using it for piercing something, you're going to tend to direct it towards the spine of the knife when you're pressing down, and it's not going to fold up on you as much. If the point's higher, you're going to end up at a higher angle and actually pushing the blade towards open. And it doesn't matter how strong the back spring is. They're not designed to hold against that. So unless you have a locking knife, you got to be very careful piercing with a slip joint knife. You would think that would be obvious, but since most people are used to locking knives, you kind of have to overstate it, I guess. But anyway, I haven't really gotten much of a chance to use it. Being in a wheelchair means you don't get much of a chance to use knives outside, at least not nearly as much as I would like to. But hopefully I'll get it out outside in the next week or so, and work some wood with it or something, see what it can do. But overall, I'm pretty happy with it. It's got a great weight to it. Like I said, the blade is 3.0 inches, so it's right under the legal limit for a lot of areas. It's 7.25 inches overall, but since you don't have a one-handed opening or a lock on it, that makes it, from what I understand at least, legal in countries like Germany or the UK, where they're careful about their knife laws. But anyway, that's about all I got to say on this one. So thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, don't. Whatever.